Ever bought a game because you saw glowing reviews all over the internet, only to boot it up and realize it's trash? Yeah, me too. The worst part, these fake reviews are tricking you into spending your hard-earned money on games that are barely finished, full of bugs, or just straight-up cash grabs. Let's talk about how fake reviews have become one of the most dangerous traps in gaming today. And no, I'm not talking about the usual negative review bombing. I'm talking about how paid reviews, biased influencers, and misleading marketing make you think you're getting something great, only to be let down once you've already handed over your money. First up, we've all seen it. That big-name influencer, smiling, hyping up a game, and giving it glowing praise like it's the second coming of a Legend of Zelda. But behind that smile, there's something you don't see. Money. Game publishers and developers pay influencers to promote their titles, sometimes even before the game officially drops. These reviews can get tons of likes and comments, but here's the catch. They're biased. Influencers have to sell you the game to keep those sponsorships rolling in. So, of course, they're going to tell you it's amazing, even if it's not. Now, let's talk about the disconnect. You see, most of these reviewers get early access to the games, and not like you or I would. They're given special treatment, with access to exclusive perks, early builds, or even hand-picked content that makes the game look way better than it really is. Meanwhile, us regular players are left with the unfinished mess that was actually released to the public. No perks, no early access, just a broken game with a $60 price tag. Now, let's talk about the biggest lie, the pre-release hype. A game might get the most positive reviews, but then, when the game actually launches, the reality is night and day. Games like Anthem, Watch Dogs, and Cyberpunk 2077 come to mind. Reviewers are handed a pretty, polished version of the game, no bugs, no glitches, and access to features that aren't even in the final release. Meanwhile, we get stuck with something that feels more like a beta test than a finished product. And it's frustrating. Let's be real. Most game review sites and influencers are paid to push these games. They get paid, they get perks, and you get stuck with the trash. If you think every 10 out of 10 score is an honest opinion, I've got a bridge to sell you. Check out the reviews yourself. Notice how a lot of these sites never mention the real issues. No one talks about how the game crashes constantly, how progress is locked behind paywalls, or how the AI is a joke. It's all hidden under a shiny review score that gets inflated because they were paid or given perks. And that's a huge problem. Now, let's look at the free-to-play scam. You see those glowing reviews about the latest free-to-play game that everyone's hyped about? The one with the flashy trailers and rave reviews? Well, guess what? Once you get in, you'll quickly realize it's only free until you hit a paywall. You're told it's free, but then there's the pay-to-win mechanics, the constant microtransactions, and the endless grind to unlock content that should have been available from the start. This is not free. It's designed to get you addicted to spending. And those free reviews don't tell you that. So, how do you avoid falling for fake reviews? First, stop trusting just the reviews from influencers and review sites that are sponsored or have connections with game companies. Check actual player feedback on forums like Reddit, or wait for a few days after launch to see the issues real players are having. Next, look for gameplay videos on YouTube. Don't just rely on clips from the publisher. You need to see the raw experience from players who aren't getting paid to hype the game up. And if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Fake reviews are everywhere, and they're getting better at tricking us. But the more we talk about it, and the more we call out these shady practices, the less power they'll have over us. Don't let fake reviews steal your money. Be smart, be skeptical, and keep gaming real.